Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss little bit of chapter number 7, that is getting to know plants. Already Mojunda Miss had finished this chapter. Just I will discuss some important topics or important points of this chapter. Okay. Now before going to the chapter, I want to tell you that you got your midterm syllabus. Okay. Now in midterm syllabus, you know that there are 6 chapter. Okay. Chapter number 2, see, chapter number 2, chapter number 3, chapter number 4, chapter number 5, chapter number 7, and chapter number 10. Okay. Now one thing you must note that assignment will come from chapter number 3 and 7. MCQ will come from chapter number 2 and 10, and oral will come from chapter number 5 and 4. Okay. I am repeating. See, assignment will come from 3 and 7. MCQ will come from 2 and 10, and oral will come from 5 and 4. So this is your pattern of questions. Okay. Now getting to know plants. Now you know that plants is the most important living organism on the earth, because if there were no plants, then it is not possible for us to survive on the earth. Okay. Because plant give us oxygen as well as food to eat. Now the first topic is herbs, herbs and trees. So what do you mean by herbs? Very small plants which have soft and delicate stem are called the herbs. Okay. Now they have the non-woody stem, means you cannot use their stem for making furniture or for any purposes. Okay. So that's why their stem is called non-woody stem. See, I am focusing on the screen. It is non-woody plants or non-woody stem, and their life is also very short, and they live for only 1 or 2 seasons. So you see clearly on your screen. So herbs are small plants having a soft and delicate stem. They have non-woody stem. They have a short lifespan and they live for 1 or 2 seasons. Okay. Now example are tomato, mustard, radish, sunflower, wheat, rice, cabbage, carrot, ginger, and etc. So generally we use these herbs for vegetables purposes. Okay. Now number 2 is herb. Herb is a medium-sized plants which have a little bit hard and woody stem, but still we cannot use these woods to do any type of work. Okay, because we cannot make the furniture, table, chair, or divan by using these woods. Now their stem is hard, but it is not thick. Okay. Now herbs tend to branch near the ground level, so that we can see many branches rising above the ground. Okay, example is rose, jasmine, lemon, mehendi, bougainvillea, china rose, and so and so. So the lifespan of herb is for many years, but less than trees. Okay, it can live for 4-5 seasons also. Now example are rose, jasmine. Now by looking at the example, you can understand that these are all the examples of the flowering plants. So herbs are the plants which we eat as a fruits or vegetables generally, and herbs are the plant which are flowering plants. So we cannot we cannot eat these things. Okay. Next is the tree. Tree, you know, very big plants, tall plants is called tree, and obviously they have the hard and thick and woody stem. Okay. Now example of trees are neem, mango, palm, sandalwood, coconut, banyan, bargad, jamun, and many more things. Okay. Now see, in my garden I want to show you the herbs. Okay, see these are the potted plants. Okay, you can see. So these are the herbs, and see these are the big plants. So they are the trees. Okay, see here coconut trees, jackfruit trees. So these are the trees, and these are the potted plants. So they live for 1 or 2 seasons, and they are called the herbs. And the plant you see just beside behind little far away is the herbs. Okay, so these are the herbs and they are the herbs. Okay, so by looking at the plants you can easily understood which is herb, which is herb, and which is tree. Okay. Now next is the climber. Climber means to climb. Okay. So as the word is climber, this means that they have some problem, they cannot stand straight, so they have a special organ that is for climbing, that is called the tendril. See, I'm underlining in my book tendril. So they have a special organ for climbing, that is called the tendril. Okay. Now see here, see the diagram clearly. This is a support, this is a plant, and this is a tendril. Okay. Now with the help of this tendril, they will go on rising and rising. Okay. So in your home, if you have the gourd plant, bottle gourd or gourd plant, so you can see. If you have the pea plant, then you can see. If you have the bitter gourd plant, then you can see. Or if you have the pumpkin, so you can also see. So you can see this tendril. Okay. So these are meant for the support. So examples are pea plant, bitter gourd, sweet potato, bottle gourd, and so and so. Now next is the creeper. Creeper means they cannot stand. Okay. So they have to crawl on the ground. So the examples are pumpkin, buttermelon, sweet potato, strawberry, bougainvillea, almond. Okay. So creeper means they will crawl on the ground. Okay. Just like snail, just like snake. Okay. So they are crawling on the ground. So that's why they are creeper. Okay. Now next we come to parts of the plant. So we know that the main parts of the plant are, see here, root, stem, branches, leaf, flower, and fruits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So here 6 main parts is given. Okay. Roots, stem, branches, leaf, flowers, and fruits. These are the main parts of the plant. Now I will discuss roots. Okay. Today I will only discuss about the roots. Okay. Now roots, you see the diagram. So in the diagram I am focusing, see here, this is the soil and below the soil is the root. Okay. So if you pluck any plant or pick up any plant, you can see easily the roots. Okay. And this is the shoot. So the plant, the part of the plant which is below the ground is called root, and the part of the plant which is above the ground, it is called the shoot. Okay. So below the soil there is only one thing, that is the root, or rest other are all in the shoot, that is the stem, branches, leaf, flower, and fruits. Okay. So root, the main function of the roots is it anchor the plant to the soil. Anchor means to hold to the soil so that it does not fall. Okay. Second, root absorb the water and minerals from the soil. So the root absorb the water and minerals from the soil, and thereafter it moves through the stem, and thereafter it goes to the leaf, and you know that the leaf is the kitchen of the plant. Okay. And third, root help in holding the soil together. Root help in holding the soil together means it protect from soil erosion. Okay. That's why it hold the soil together. So these are the three important function of the root. Now we move to types of root. Types of root, there are two types of root. One is tap root and one is fibrous root. Now simple example you cannot understand, you see the example from the real life. Okay. If you in your home, if you have carrot or radish, then it is a tap root, and if you pick up some grasses, then it will have the fibrous root. Okay. So tap root is a straight tapering root which grow vertically down into the soil and grip out branches. See the diagram clearly. So this is the tap root, this thick part is the main root, and these are the side roots. And in fibrous root, these are the small fibers type, so it is called the fibrous root. So we can see the tap root in the plant of carrot, radish. Okay. And fibrous root we can see from the rice, grass, maize, and wheat. So if you pick up the grass, then you can see the fibrous root. Let me pick one grass, okay, in my garden. Wait. Just now I pick up. Now see, just now I pick up the grass. Okay. So this is the grass, and the root here, see, the root here is branched, so it is the fibrous root. Okay. So you can understand this is the fibrous root. Okay. See clearly. Okay. So this is the example of the, so grass is the example of the fibrous root. Okay, see the small roots are from sidewise of the main root, so it is the fibrous root, just like the fibers, little bit fibers. So it is not thickened at the middle, there is no thickness in the middle, they are very soft. Okay, there are branches here. Okay, they are very soft branches, that's why it is the fibrous root. Okay, so in this way you can learn the sign. Previously I had also told you. Okay, you can do this activity in your home also. Okay, you pick up some grasses and you can observe the fibrous root. But if you, in your garden, if you are having the carrot or radish, then you can also pick up it. Again, you can understand the tap root. Okay, now next is the stem. Now you know that stem grows above the soil. Now stem has also three important function. Number one is stem hold the plant upright, means erect. Okay, see the diagram. Number two, stem of the plant carry the water and minerals from the root to the leaves and other parts of the plant. And third, the stem carried the prepared food from the leaves to other parts of the plant. Now actually what happens, now we are having two types of pipes, in our neck. One is the food pipe and one is the wind pipe. From the food pipe we are eating the food, and from the wind pipe we are getting the oxygen. So in the plant stem we cannot see, actually there are two pipe like system. That is, one is the xylem, see I have written in my book. One is the xylem and another is the phloem. Okay, the xylem is responsible for movement of the water, and the phloem is responsible for movement of the prepared food. Okay, so there are two pipes like system in the stem of the plant which we can't see. One is the xylem and one is the phloem. The xylem is responsible for movement of the water from root to leaves. Okay, it is unidirectional. And phloem from leaves to stem. Okay, it is bidirectional. Okay, so these are the things. Now I am showing the diagram. See, the tubes carry the food from the leaves. Okay, see clearly, you can observe this thing. Okay, by looking at the diagram you just simple understand, because we cannot see this pipe with our naked eye. Okay, so what we learn from this thing, that a stem has two types of pipes, xylem and phloem. Xylem is responsible for movement of the water and phloem is responsible for movement of the prepared food. Okay, now next we come to leaf. Okay, now leaf, we know that it is green in color because of the presence of the chlorophyll. Okay, now leaf is also called the kitchen of the plant because the plant prepared their food in the leaf. Now in our home we are having the kitchen where your mummy or papa is cooking the food. Similarly, the plant is also having the leaf in which it prepared the food. Okay, see I am again moving to one plant. Okay, see. Okay, this is the leaf, and in this leaf the food is prepared. Okay, see the leaf is green in color because it has chlorophyll, and the plant prepared the food with the help of this chlorophyll. Okay, so this is the kitchen of the plant. So every plant is having the leaf, so every leaf is called the kitchen of the plant. See my garden, so lots of leaves is there. Okay, so lots of kitchen is there, you can understand. Now, so leaves has three main function. One is it makes the food by the process of photosynthesis. So what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process by which green plant prepare their food. Okay. Now second, the leaves grate the excess water from the plant through transpiration. If you sit just below the big plant, you will feel little bit cool. You feel cool because of the continuous transpiration. Transpiration means removal of the extra water from the leaves. Okay. And third, the leaves carried out the photosynthesis process of respiration. Okay, because the leaf is having the stomata. Now as we are having the nose for breathing, so the leaves is also having the stomata. I am writing here in my book, stomata. Okay, So this stomata is responsible for respiration. Respiration means the plant take in the carbon dioxide and gives out the oxygen, because we are taking in the oxygen and plant give, and we are giving out the carbon dioxide. So the process is totally opposite. Okay, so what we conclude, the leaf has three main function. Number one is it make the food by the process of photosynthesis. Number two, it get rid of the excess water from the plant through the help of transpiration, and it carried out the process of respiration. Now see the equation of the carbon photosynthesis. See here, carbon dioxide plus water, sunlight, there is chlorophyll, food and water. This food is the glucose which we eat. Okay, see this diagram also, it is very nicely shown. Okay, the light energy fall on the leaf, carbon dioxide is absorbed, then oxygen is released. Okay, and in this way water goes. See here, water goes, carbon dioxide in, oxygen out. This is leaf, sunlight comes. So in this way photosynthesis is done. So you should know that during night time plant cannot prepare the food because there is no sunlight. So plant cannot prepare the food by the process of photosynthesis. So photosynthesis can be taken place only during the day time. Okay, now transpiration, what do you mean by transpiration? Transpiration, it is the removal of the excess water from the plant is called the transpiration. Okay, in the form of water vapor. So it cools the atmosphere and it adds humidity, and also it brings rain. So in higher classes you will learn all these things. Okay, so today I want to conclude my class up to this thing. Again I am repeating the transpiration. Transpiration is the process of removing of the excess water from the plant leaf in the form of water vapor. Okay, now there is some importance of transpiration. It cools the atmosphere, because if you sit below the plant or big plant, then you will feel cool. So it is due to transpiration. It add humidity, because from the transpiration water vapor is coming, so it add humidity to the atmosphere, and also it bring rain. So these are the importance of the transpiration. Again I am showing you the equation of the photosynthesis. Okay, carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, chlorophyll, food and oxygen. In this way food is prepared, and this food we eat. So what we conclude, that plant prepared the food by the process of photosynthesis during the daytime only, not during the night time. Okay, so I hope that whatever today I explain regarding the herbs, shrubs and trees, climbers, creepers, root, leaf and stem, you have understood very nicely. And I have shown you many diagrams also, and from the diagram it is cleared very much. Okay, again I am showing the diagram once more. This is the parts of the leaf. Okay, this is the main vein, midrib, this is the lamella, and these are the small veins. Okay, this is called the petiole, from which it is attached to the stem. So this is stem. Okay, this is, see how photosynthesis takes place. Okay, during the daytime. This is inside view of the stem. Okay, and this is the root parts of the plant. The root is below the ground, and all the other things, that is the stem, branches, leaves, flower, fruits, are all the above the ground. Okay, so this is shoot and this is root. Okay, this is taproot, this is fibrous root. So in biology you should know the diagram. This is tendril. Okay, this is creepers which crawl on the ground, and these are the herb, shrub and tree. So see, herb is a very small plant, shrub is middlemost between herb and tree is the very big plant. Okay, so I hope you have understood, and I want to conclude my class. Okay, I think Majumdar Miss had totally clarified all the things. Once again I am revising this chapter, and in next class again I will revise this thing. Okay, so I want to conclude my class. Again I am telling you the syllabus of the examination. In oral, 5 and 4 chapter will come. In MCQ, 2 and 10 chapter will come, and in assignment 3 and 7 chapter will come. So totally there are 6th chapter which is going to come in your exam. Okay. Okay.